Hello and welcome back to Mimi's Corner. Thank you for joining us. Lagos never disappoints when it comes to Wahala. This week, the gist is from Oworonshoki, and trust me, it is serious. Over the weekend, bulldozers entered Oworonshoki like uninvited guests. No knock, no proper notice. In the middle of the night, residents woke up to the sound of heavy machines pulling down buildings. Imagine sleeping peacefully with your family only to wake up and see your home reduced to rubble. Children were crying, mothers were packing things in panic, fathers were begging the bulldozer driver to stop. But the machines did not stop. The demolition, it continued. By morning, the entire community was in shock. Families had nowhere to go, personal belongings scattered everywhere, and it did not end there. On Monday, the people of Oworonshoki decided they had had enough. They carried their anger to the third Mainland bridge, and we all know that bridge is the lifeline of Lagos. Once it is blocked, the entire city feels it. Residents stood in the middle of the road, chanting, crying, and demanding that government should stop the demolition. They blocked the road completely. Cars could not move. Danfo drivers were stranded. Commuters sat inside buses sweating and frustrated. Some people even abandoned their vehicles and continued their journey by foot. Lagos traffic today was a total nightmare. Now, Lagos State government says they are demolishing illegal structures, houses built too close to waterways or on land not approved for housing. They say it is to prevent flooding and to keep the environment safe. So why didn't you give them a previous warning? Why didn't you tell them, we are coming to demolish? So you came 3 a.m. in the night. There is a woman online, Mama Glee, or what is her name? They demolished her entire building. There was no one. She doesn't live there. She has some things that she keeps in the house. She has been ranting online since that very day. That they called her around 3 a.m. that they were demolishing their house. Demolishing houses at 3 a.m. You did not tell them, at least so that they can move their things. And their properties, no prior notice, nothing. You just started demolishing, because their houses are built close to the waterway. Who sold the land for them in the first place? Who sold it? Who approved the housing for them to build on it in the first place? It is well. They say it is to prevent flooding and to keep the environment safe. But the residents are shouting that it is all lies. According to them, this is not about the environment. This is about land grabbing, obviously. They believe government wants to push them out and take over the land for big investors. Community groups have joined the protest. The Oworo Youth Forum, Take It Back Movement, and others are supporting the residents, calling the demolition wicked and inhumane. Yes, they are asking why government will render thousands of people homeless without providing an alternative. That is always the problem. You want to do something. Where is an alternative? Where are they supposed to go to? The rain that fell today now, where are they supposed to stay? You just demolish people's house with no prior notice, nothing. It's unfair now. It's really unfair. Some groups even accuse local leaders and traditional rulers of being part of the problems of selling out the people's land. The numbers are shocking. Reports say thousands of homes have been destroyed in Oworonshoki alone. Some sources claim 7,000 houses. Others say over 40,000 households have been affected. Since last year, that means tens of thousands of families, men, women and children, are now homeless, living with relatives, sleeping in churches or just stranded, and all this without proper relocation, without compensation, nothing. Nothing. Today, Third Mainland Bridge turned into a stage. Residents were not only blocking the road, some were dancing, some were carrying placards, and others were shouting, "Stop the demolition," at the top of their voices. Drivers and passengers who were stuck in traffic had no choice but to watch. Lagosians were angry, but at the same time, many understood the pain of the residents, because no one knows which community will be next. At the heart of the matter is a very big question: development versus humanity. Government says it is doing this to keep Lagos safe. But the people are asking, why do it this way? Why destroy our homes in the middle of the night without offering us anywhere else to go? Right now, the tension is still high in Oworonshoki. Residents are demanding justice. They want compensation and they want government to stop further demolitions. But the state authorities are standing their ground, insisting that the structures must go. Can imagine. It's a battle of survival for the residents and a battle of control for the government. But one thing we all know is this: Lagos demolitions have become a yearly movie. Today it is Oworonshoki. Yesterday was Makoko. Tomorrow can be anywhere. In this Lagos, nobody really sleeps with both eyes closed anymore. Because one morning you may just hear the sound of bulldozers and your house will be history. My people, this matter is really tough. Do you agree with the government's reasons for the demolition? Or do you think the residents are right to fight back? What should really come first? Development or the lives of the people? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And please don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.